Hello, this is Pearl, and I'm at a beautiful, beautiful pond. It's one of my favourite places. And today, all the irises have come up. So I think the irises, right? I'll ask my mum. She knows all about plants. I don't know that much about plants, but I'm doing a little video here. God, it's so nice. It's so quiet, beautiful. I hope nobody comes along because it will just spoil it. And I want to do a little video about how to spa because I love spas and I love swimming and I love all that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you, I've been around the world checking out spas and trying different things. And you know, I'm doing this as a link to my book as well, so you can find it, because I just get asked so many questions, and I keep saying I've got this book and I've got this, and so I want to make it easier for people to find, because people got so many questions about it, and it seems such a complicated thing, and it really, 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 really isn't. Like, it's so simple, but it's the kind of thing people freak out about, like going to you know, like going to a great restaurant or staying in a 5-star hotel or something like that. And I'll be honest with you, when you go to like somewhere that's 5-star, like 5, 6, you know, really top place, I think the biggest thing that differentiates it from your sort of your high street, you know, salon spa kind of places, that they treat everyone like a rock star. They do. And if I go to a 5-star hotel, I can walk in and I'm like, I just got off the road, I've got off a plane or whatever, and they still look at me and they're like, madam, can I help you with your bags? And so there's no judgment. And I think the same thing when you go to a really top spa is you go in and they go, I always remember when I booked the Mandarin Oriental in London, which was really expensive, for my 40th birthday, and I was like, yeah, I really want to go there. And I was talking, and I was like, oh, and I was really excited because I wanted to go there. And I'd been to the one in Hong Kong, which was amazing. And I said, oh yeah, you know, I'm really tired and wiped out. And a woman goes, don't worry, madam, we will take great care of you. And that's what you want. That's what you want. You want like 5-star quality experience. So I actually would feel more comfortable going into a top place than going into an average place. And I think the problem with the, I say average, I know it's like, it sounds like I'm judging it, and it's not. You know, it's not even about the facilities or anything like that. It's about the way people treat you. And, you know, sometimes I've been to a spa and people say all these things. I'm like, no, I know my onions, darling. You know, they say, oh no, we don't do this, or you don't do that, or you don't. And I'm like, no, I've been to like enough spas. I know when you're bullshitting me. You know, but always check, you know, are you going to wear swimwear or not? Are you going to do this? See, look, I've always got my swimwear on. When it's a nice day, just in case I get a chance. I have thought about having a little swim in the lake, well, a pond, whatever. But there is a sign saying, please don't let your dog swim in here because it upsets the ducks. So I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Anyway, but really, if you think about it, it's a very natural thing to just take your gear off, get in a pool, have a little swim around in the wild, go to the beach. I tell you what, if you want a great massage for free, go to the beach, get in the water and let the waves massage you, because they will get in there and they will massage. And look at the sun, isn't it gorgeous? Anyway, so the thing about how to spa, all I would say really is don't be afraid, don't be intimidated, because as I say, it's like restaurants, like foods, like restaurants, like all these things, and gyms and all that. There is an elitism sometimes, and there is a kind of sense of pretentiousness and things like that. And I want people to get past that. I want people to know that, you know, it's the whole point of having a spa is that people want to take care of you. And when you go to the real top end, these people know what they're doing and they are excellent. But then sometimes you go to these amazing places and all the other customers are pretentious and you get this kind of like, so it's tricky. It's tricky. I mean, really, the best spa is the pond in the middle of nowhere. And I'll tell you some of the places, if you see in my book, some of the best experiences I've had were like in China. And they would just call someone from the village to come to your hotel room. And we were in this beautiful place. And I'm going to put a picture, I think the picture's on one of them. If you look at my book covers, there's a picture of like a chair by a sort of banana tree by the river. And that is in Yangshuo. And it was like, cost me £8, like £8 to have an hour of reflexology. I spoke no Chinese, whatever dialect it was. She spoke no English. She felt my leg and she could feel where I had a bruise and an injury, and she went, oh, she didn't make it hurt. She was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah. We were by the river, and it was just so beautiful. And after we went for a swim in the river was a bit mucky, I'll be honest. You know, it was not my favourite swim in the wild. It was a bit weedy. I kind of wished I hadn't done it. But that's the kind of thing, this natural, beautiful, amazing place that you can go to. And, you know, a top spa often, even no matter how good they are, very often they're trying to replicate that. They're trying to replicate the feeling of having your own luxurious lake. They're trying to replicate the feeling of being by the beach and have the sea. They're trying to make you feel like you're thousands of years ago in Italy and in Rome, you know. But they're doing their best. They're trying their best. It's the same thing with me. This is a video. It's not a real thing. Book's not a real thing. It's an experience. It's a retelling. It's a story. We're trying to explain it so that you can come and have a really good time and have a good experience. And it's really just this. It's just that. So trying to demystify the whole experience, because sometimes you go and it's a spa menu, and I love spa menus. They're like, you know, top restaurant. It's like an agouti of this with a flourish of that, and a boo 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 blah blah blah, and the savannah. And then you go to the waist, you go, what is that? And they go, it's soup. That's soup. If you, it's like the 70s, you know, 70s restaurants in England, and all the top restaurants were trying to put like a flourish of this and velouté, you know, it's soup. It's just soup, okay? And it's like they're trying to impress you, but it puts people off. So don't be afraid. You know, it's like if you go into a coffee shop and you don't know what a frappuccino is, you ask them what a frappuccino is. No big deal. I went to some bookshops the other day because I'm thinking about this whole publishing thing and books and everything again. I went in and everyone I talked to at a bookshop really, you know, pretentious. I'm like, it's a bookshop. It's a bookshop. Books are about getting information to the mass market, you know. And I felt like I was in some stuffy library or something. And I was like, no, this is not what it is. This is the spas, massage and everything. It belongs to the people. Food belongs to the people. If you go to some amazing countries, very often the best food is the street food, and then you'll go to like a cafe or something and they're trying to replicate that amazing street food quality, and that, you know, food is life. Spas and massage and swimming and all that, and feeling good in your body, it's a natural kind of a healing, and it belongs to everybody. So I want to just give it back to everybody. That's it. I feel like we went and lived in a box, in an office, in a study, and it goes. And you want to get back to feeling wild, feeling amazing, being able to, I mean, I love a naked spa, I do. I just love to get naked and walk around, and, you know, that's just me. I went to the sanctuary when it was still there. I like to be naked. I was the only person there being naked. I'm like, there's a sign says you're allowed to be naked, and everyone looked at me like, so embarrassing, so embarrassing. So wait. Oh well, that's the way it is. But anyway, so I haven't told you nothing about how to spa except go, ask questions, don't be afraid. If it sounds kind of, you know, impressive, think about it, they're trying to impress you personally. Don't worry about, oh, I don't fit in, or da 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 da. I don't fit in 5-star spas a lot of the time, but I've been to enough to know that it's like Groucho Marx said, you know, I wouldn't want to be a member of any club that would have me as a member. I feel like that a lot of the time. But then I go somewhere and I'm like, it reignites that feeling of that spas are all about healing. Like the Aji spa I just went to. I have to say, even the Cosmopolitan spa at because it's at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. It's got some funny name like Sahara or something like that. But you know, I got in there and you start talking to the therapists and and they're so nice, and they're like, you know, they want to give you this great experience. So let them, just let them. Give them a ring, let them. If you're ringing them up and you don't get on with them, go somewhere else. There's a lot of different spas to go to, and if you have a bad experience, please do try again, because it's like a snotty bookshop. It's, you know, you might get a snotty person there, but they don't represent the writers, they don't represent the authors, they really don't, because writers respect their readers so much, and they don't care how you dress, and they don't care. Everyone's money is as good as everyone else's money, you know. So anyway, that's my take on it. If you want to go have a spa, if you want advice and individual spas and things like that, buy my book. Also, there's loads on my website. If you're feeling cheap, go and check out the website, and then when you've got some money, buy my book. How about that? The deal? I've put a lot on there, but I can't keep putting it all on the website because it's about 700 pages about escapes and spas and things like that, and I need the time to go and research new spas. I need the money to go and research new spas and escapes and things. And I'm going to do some really, really cool stuff this year. It's so cool. And I've got, the new book is going to come out. It's going to have like really, really cool stuff in. But the book has been 5 editions because each year I wanted to put as much as I knew each year. So each year it's got bigger, it's got better. And I've learned more each time. I'm learning more about the roots of indigenous massage and how everything works. But you know, maybe the first edition is enough for you, like just to dip your toe in. And those are like really cheap as well, because the older they are, the cheaper they are. So go and have a look on Amazon.com, wherever, and look at all the different books that I've got. And we're going to be breaking them down as well. I'm going to hopefully get some help to break them down so that you can buy one on London spas, you can buy one on Icelandic spas. on Florida spas, because it's got loads in Florida, and things like that, so we can break it down. And also then you'll find out all about things like, oh my god, my book can save you so much money. I tell you, so much money on spas, because even people who live in Florida don't know about Miami Spa Month. Yeah, Miami Spa Month is, check it out, just Google Miami Spa Month. And there are lots of deals like that around the world. There's lots of websites, you know, cheap spa offers, spa breaks, things like that. And I'll give you a very special, like Miami Spa Month, you just go straight to the spa. Yeah, it promotes the spa. Here's a tip which people may or may not like. If you go on websites and you see special offers for your spa, ring the spa up and you say, you know, I saw this offer, can I book direct with you? Obviously you want to kind of book through the intermediary because they're doing a deal, you know, but that is a third party. If you cannot get through on the website, so for example, if there's a third party website that's offering a special offer, and the same thing goes for hotels as well, if you see something that's really good, you can also, if you don't want to book through that third party, or you find it clunky, it doesn't seem to be very reputable, the massive discounting websites, just go straight to the spa, go straight to the hotel, call them, email them and say, look, I've seen this deal, I've seen this price, can you match this? And that's particularly good if you're thinking, you know, I really need a spa today, my back hurts today. Just ring them up and you say, look, I saw this on can you do that for one person, or can you do this? And they'll say yes or no. And if they've got availability on the day, very likely they'll just say yes, turn up, because they're actually going to be giving you the deal, but they're not actually going to be paying the third party website. So it's one of those, you know,